This new Nintendo Switch eShop sale is massive. It has near 2,000 games on offer right now, and that is just the titles under $10 or your regional equivalent. Today I'm going to be breaking down 15 of them for you all, covering the US, Canada, UK, EU and Australia. There's some real hidden gems packed in this week as well, which I've not seen in a long time. Now my name's Alex, this is SwitchCorner, and if you do enjoy the video, consider subscribing, it helps out the channel a huge amount. We also have a winner to announce for a $10 eShop gift card later in the video, and then one more to give away. To enter, drop a comment down below and that winner they'll be announced in next week's video. OKAMI HD then to kick us off, and I wanted to highlight this as I have a video going live this weekend on Sunday to be exact, and it features near 10 creators talking about their favourite Zelda-like experiences, so do keep an eye out for that, and this title will definitely be featured. Expect to see in that though Urcha Gaming, SwitchUp, Switch Stars and more taking part. Now the gameplay then with OKAMI, we are out here to restore this kingdom as a sun goddess that embodies the form of a white wolf. Expect attacks, magical abilities, even the ability to draw with touchscreen if you do play handheld, so then you can use a celestial brush within the world. This one is a masterpiece. I think the visuals look stunning to this day, and it's 50% off, matching the low price. A quick self-plug then, if you do grab anything from the sale today, consider using cornershop.gg for your eShop credit. You'll get 5% off at checkout using code CORNER, and they are instant delivery via email. Final Vendetta then may be a good option for beat-em-up fans, but it comes with a warning. It is a bit tougher than most out there in my opinion, not only because enemies can be brutal, but also because it lacks modern additions like unlimited continue, so it means you're going to practice to really master it, and should you die too many times, it will be all the way back to the beginning. Additionally as well, I've got to admit the game has a few weak design elements that will go against you, such as objects that fall on you and are nearly impossible to avoid. It just leads to these instant deaths. That being said though, I still really enjoyed the game world. The big chunky sprites look fantastic, and the 3 different playable characters offer unique gameplay experiences. Overall, it serves as a decent tribute to the classic beat-em-up games out there, and in the story it revolves around rescuing our sister, and once you do finish that first run, you can choose between 3 difficulty options and face 3 additional modes. That's survival, versus and boss rush. 60% off then is a new low price, and my review is in the pinned comments. I Am Dead is another game I reviewed on the channel, and this will be for the puzzle fans. It is a gem from Annapurna Interactive, and it tells the story of a man who recently passed away and is now on a mission from the afterlife to save his home. Basically, on the island you live on, there is a mountain at the center, but it turns out it is a volcano, and you must find a new spirit guardian who will keep it under control. It's basically on the way to eruption. You'll work alongside then your deceased dog, and the idea is to navigate these diorama locations and find hidden objects. You can even zoom in and out of the world. Watch my full review first in the pinned comment to make sure it's going to be for you. It is a slow burn, but I was definitely impressed. Dead or School is another popular video on the channel. You can find this review below, and it's a Metroidvania with a zombie spin. Now the concept here, the world has been overrun by the dead and the population has retreated and now lives in the subway system. You take on the role of a young girl here with some serious abilities and weapon power, and then the overall narrative, you hear of a magical sounding place called school, and you've decided you're going to get out there and find those that want to be students and teachers. Definitely weird stuff, and the indie budget shows at times, but I think it packs a ton of charm. There are more than enough systems to keep you busy, and again, you can't argue it's definitely unique. If that B-movie-esque story sounds like your vibe, then another good option could be No More Heroes 1 and 2. These are both on sale for 50% off. It matches the low price, but do know that is exclusive to those in the UK, EU and Australia. Don't know why, but they don't put these on sale all that often in the US and Canada. I will keep it quick as I do mention these a lot. Think third-person boss rush experiences where you are an assassin trying to top the league of, well, you guessed it, assassins. It is incredible though. The combat is a blast. It's definitely immature. It runs great, and these are actually just personal favourites of mine. The first game has an open world location that you either love or hate, and then the second, that went to purely boss encounters. Check out my reviews in the pinned comment if that sounds like your sort of thing, and there was a third entry as well that released recently. Tales of Iron returns with 70% off, which matches the low price. This is a side-scrolling action RPG with combat that could be considered Souls-like. Expect parrying and a variety of weapons to leverage alongside equipment setup that can impact our lead's maneuverability. Our role in the world, we are fighting to reclaim our rightful throne after the evil Frog Clan takes over. The hand-drawn style is stunning, the combat is satisfying, and the ability to customize your skills just elevates it further. I'm really hoping as well we see more of this universe in the future. The only disappointment for me here was it is quite a bit shorter than I expected. It should be manageable to complete the main quest line in under 10 hours, and I was really expecting, something I guess a little bit more epic. They did at least drop a free update. It's called a Bloody Whiskers, and this added in additional difficulty modes, 5 new bosses, as well as new armor and weapons. Monster Boy and the Cursed Kingdom gets 75% off, matching the low price. This is a gem of a game that doesn't get enough attention. Now, it was made alongside the original Wonder Boy creator, for those that may be concerned, and here we are, of course, out to save the kingdom. Almost gives me an air of Shantae now in its design, with a stunning cartoon-like style, and this ability to change into 6 different forms that each offers different, abilities. You will need these to overcome this 15 or so hour adventure. Expect though to be everything from a pig to a lion, and yeah, it's just good fun if anything. On top of this as well, then we can upgrade equipment, and there are plenty of secrets to uncover, so it is well worth the price. Star Ocean First Departure R is a remaster of a remake, and it's based upon the original entry of the Star Ocean series. I believe it was originally released for the PSP, and it throws us into the distant future where we act as a member of a defense force from our home. Things go wrong though when a neighboring village is hit by a disease that turns them all into stone, and now we must set out to find a cure. It's got more of an action-based combat system, this one, but still with random battles and transitions, much like traditional JRPGs. I am a fan though overall, and I think the old school pixel style here still packs a ton of charm. 60% off then, matches the low price, and the main story, it's around 20 hours, so it's definitely a decent bit of game for your cash. Death Road to Canada then gets 70% off. That is a newer low price, and this is a gem that is well loved with good reason. It's just simply a blast to play through. An action adventure game, it's all built around the idea of survival as you face up to 500 zombies that are out to hunt you down, and you can battle it out with friends with support for up to 4 players locally. Now, some highlights: the character creator is good fun, you get choices to make which can lead to different outcomes, and the game is randomly generated so you can play over and over. It even will impact the basic plot points. This is well worth the time. I'm a big fan of the pixel style that they went with, got this kind of air of old school, but that really suits that B-movie vibe. My pickups then, and I have 2 unusual ones for you this week. As always though, however, these are not recommendations, rather maybe you'll want to join me for the ride. First up is a brand new release with a launch discount, that is Punch a Bunch, a boxing game that's all about skill. You'll need to win with a control scheme that never evolves, rather you're simply going to master it. You'll battle through 3 championships, and it supports local play as well. It seems fun so far, and I will have a review live on the channel tomorrow, so I will pin that below once it is live. My only concern at this point really is kind of limited content, but there is challenges baked in to keep you coming back. As I said, watch out for that video, I'll keep you updated very soon. Then my second pickup is Slice, Dice and Rice. Now this released back in 2018 from Arc System Works. I stumbled upon it today. I'd never heard of it, but it looks quality. Now I see an open critic score of around 70%, and it appears to be a spin on the one-hit formula where you must defeat your opponents with one blow and you'll be parrying to give you the advantage. It also promises 8 playable characters, a practice mode and a story mode. This will still be live by next week's video, so I'll be circling back and I'll let you all know how it goes. Looks great though from the trailer, so I'm excited to check it out. If you have played it as well, let us know in the comments. Right now then, it is 73% off, which is a new low price. Our winner of the week then is going to Adam, who highlighted Final Fantasy VIII but admitted to needing to finish a 7 still. Now both are incredible games, you should try to wrap up both. You will not regret that time invested. Congrats to Adam, drop me an email to claim your code, and everyone else, drop a comment down below for your chance in next week's video. Iris and the Giants will be for the roguelike deck builder fans, and I like this one enough that it was featured on my top 10 list for the genre, which I'll be dropping in the pinned comments. What I like about this one is I think it's a great option for those new to the genre, and it even blends in elements of the RPG world as well. Now, we play as Iris and we're facing our fears in an imaginary world. Basically though, on this journey, we'll get to customize our character, build a strategy, and we'll be working with 51 cards. The progressive difficulty curve, however, is the real winner here. It makes it playable by anyone. It is topped off as well with a stunning minimalistic visual style and soundtrack in fact, and it's 55% off, matching the low price. The Almost Gone is our penultimate game of the video, a unique puzzle game with some heavy themes, but it won't be for everyone as it is a slow burn as you navigate smaller dioramas to uncover the truth behind what has happened to our lead. It is actually quite dark stuff. We are basically though looking for memories and objects that can create ripples in our memory. Really unique game, big fan, it's 90% off then, a new low price. Closing us out then, Chaos Code, a new sign of Catastrophe, a fighter from Arc System Works. Now, I reviewed it back on the channel at launch, and it's since become an extremely popular video for the channel, and that is great to see, as I walked away impressed, but it didn't get all that much coverage. Expect here, though, a 2D 1v1 fighter where you can choose from a roster of 16 characters and participate in 6 different modes. That includes Arcade, Versus, Survival, Mission, Practice, and a score attack. Now, it does have a story, not much to it honestly, a government looking for secrets, and I guess we have characters here that are working with them as well as against them. I love the visuals though with this one overall. The controls are solid with a system that takes time to master, but it's still easy to pick up, and then it's 50% off, which is a new low price. The only issue is that they removed online play for this specific release, and that is disappointing. I think it would have been a huge benefit. My review then in the pinned comments. And that is the video down. Will you be adding anything to the library this week? Let me know in the comments with that. Hit subscribe, join us here for reviews, deals, news and lists daily, and I'll see you all on the next video. Thanks everyone.